Meanwhile, aboard the Cajun Queen. This is an adult bull shark, fast, fierce, and armed. Meanwhile, aboard the Cajun Queen. This is an adult bull shark, fast, fierce, and armed quite literally to the teeth. She has little to fear here in the Gulf. The muscular marvel confidently moves through its watery world. The predator's 350 fearsome teeth are put on full display. Exhibiting behavior more common to a thresher shark, this bull makes creative use of her powerful tail. A shark fin is a sinister reminder to humans that the ocean remains a wild and untamed domain. The big fish plunges to the ocean below. The bull's speed is astounding for a large marine predator. A breaching shark is a rare and calorie-intensive spectacle. Small by grouper standards, the hind is nonetheless known for its heavy excreting habits. mollusks, fish, and seals. Less discussed is their propensity to feed on fear. That this sort of targeted violence is quite unusual.
That shark. He's a good whack on their nose. Go get him, Chad. They're weak. She's putting up a fight for sure. Got this, Bonnie. She's sure making a lot of splash. I ain't playing no more. Catch me this shark myself.
Ho ho! Look at them teeth! Oh, she gonna make what?
Got us some dinner coming, boys. Let's get her up on deck, huh?
On board the Cajun Queen, Scaly Pete looks over the catch of the day. A famous big game hunter once posited that after an animal had tasted human flesh, it forsakes its natural prey in a deadly single-minded search for the most dangerous game. Bull retreats to the grotto for refuge and quiet reflection. Exhibiting behavior more common to whales and dolphins, this shark is able to use biosonar to locate potential prey. The shark's life expectancy is at half. It's a shame, as we're all hoping for a second season. Fautic's keystone predators has led to a superabundance of catfish, which is just fine by local bully Rosie the alligator. Shark is now a team, and we should expect much angst, ennui, and poor decision-making. A freshwater fish commonly found throughout the Great Lakes region, so I have no idea what it's doing here. I have one of those new pop-up tub stoppers at home. Let me tell you, those things are just a magnet for hair and debris. World of the sea, performance-enhancing mutagens provide benefits that could mean the difference between life and death. sharks are capable of absorbing extreme amounts of water in their attempts to suck up prey. From the moment she's born, the shark's cold, expressionless eyes are constantly on the watch for food. Someone should have taken a gun safety class. A local critic once wrote that Amos Beauregard was the Rodin of the bayou, but Beauregard was functionally illiterate and had no idea who Rodin was. This shark is a sort of super scavenger, completely lacking in what may be called dietary discrimination. While adorable, these soft stuff mascots don't provide much in the way of nutritional value. The shark is now an adult, and she should probably spend less, save more, and start researching indexed mutual funds. sharks have a habit of gobbling up anything that finds its way into the water. Remember, when planning a cemetery, try to avoid high-risk coastal areas. Scavengers of the sea are vital in cleaning the ocean floors of edible and semi-edible detritus. rapacious rover is always swimming, searching for anything to satisfy the gluttony that is their defining trait. As a result of industrial pollution and sewage wastewater, Dead Horse Lake was designated a Superfund site in 1996. Fawtick Bayou has long been a favorite go-to spot for catfishing. Fawtick Bayou has long been a favorite go-to spot for catfishing. If a group of consenting adults wants to perform cryptic rites to shadow forth the prophecy of the great old ones, who am I to judge? Traveling around, we are constantly reminded of how man's intrusion has disrupted the fragile equilibrium of the marine world. Shark is never one to pass up a fat fiesta. I used to buy Sunshine sunscreen until I read it contains 7 hormone-disrupting chemicals and palm oil. Random mutations aren't random. They require large amounts of mutagens as a catalyst. A water's murkiness, or turbidity, can significantly raise the risk of a shark attack. The artist spent 16 years building this sculpture out of trash pulled from the lake, only to have it thrown back in the lake by intoxicated locals. Once more, the shark turns back to this place of centered calm. The threats to our ocean seem overwhelming, but by working together now, we can ensure that future generations always have a place to dump their old tires. And hydrated is essential at the beach, as escaping invasive sharks can really sap your energy. A shrill chorus of ankle bracelet alarms fills the air as shark hunters leave their homes to track our bullshit.
Kind of regular there at Flamingo Joe's. People say it's a tourist trap. But it's the only place to get a decent Sazerac that don't have me on their do not serve list.
The scourge of the swampland, Bayou Willie.
Probably right under me.
Despite Port Clovis's best efforts, the aquatic beast refuses to be tamed. Shark hunters kill for the same reason we all do, to feel complete. Another shark hunt draws to a close. It's here in the grotto that the shark can discover the absolute serenity deep within her soul. bull shark is known to be a voracious, if hardly discriminating, eater. We appreciate the grant from Sunshine Solutions that made this show possible. We'd also like to remind viewers that mass cloning and gene editing for today's military is safer than ever. Have made a home near the retired nuclear cooling towers. This is a great opportunity for the shark to test the theory that exposure to gamma rays gives you superpowers. A quiet space is the ideal stage for the shark to meditate and harness her pure potentiality.
I mean, I'm not an ornithologist, but I think it's
bartender
probably a bad
life
idea to
in
get in the middle of
Bobby
flamingos' natural
Bojangles.
migration cycles. Just saying.
The situation has escalated, and the price on the shark's head has risen. Another shark begins. The shark hunter is the only thing the savage shrimper, Pookie Paw. The more science tells us about sharks, the more reason we have to fear. While hunting bull sharks was made illegal in 1997, many shark hunters get around the rules by not. apprehend the fishing phenom, Candyman Curtis. Individuals to do their work for them. It's good to keep in mind that in certain respects, a shark is merely a shark hunter stalk their prey, fully aware of the grisly horrors that await them on a sea. Another danger on the water for shark hunters? The Hoosier hotshot, Ensign Tyler Dixon. Throwing caution to the wind, the big fish escalates its battle against port closes. It's possible that this shark's coarse, textured skin will someday make a really neat anti-pickpocket wallet. Fish higher on the food chain are more mobile, able to traverse a variety of waters. Shark versus dolphin. Orca versus giant squid. Boat versus pylon. When establishing dominance, the contest is usually a deadly one, with survival as the prize. This mineral supplement wouldn't be necessary if this shark ate a more nutritious, well-balanced diet. common fatalities caused by giant catfish than sharks, such as the Amazon basin or Splash Mania Water Park in Garland, Texas. The bull shark is able to attain larger maximal sizes through selective feeding. The firm-fleshed barracuda makes for great steaks or fillets. The shark, perhaps having gone too far with her pranks and hijinks, is now the subject of a county-wide shark hunt.
On Dead Horse Lake, all available CG personnel are encouraged to respond. Okay, that's in order.
PCPD just put up a bounty for a real live Maneater. Let's roll! Shark.
The powers of society have retaliated. The school of barracuda frequents the waters around Trash Island, where they enjoy a steady diet of hypodermic needles and used pregnancy tests. As with many social movements, the annual Driftwood Man Festival purports to foster progressive change, but it's really just an excuse for hippies to flout public nudity laws. The bull shark demonstrates the importance of getting enough minerals in her diet. While most know him as the friendly face of Captain Winky's Fish and Chips, in real life, the pirate was a genocidal monster who murdered and enslaved thousands. Until local police departments settle a dispute over jurisdiction, these two remain a popular attraction for selfie-seeking snorkelers. Bull shark is an animal of broad dietary proclivities. From the moment she's born, the shark's cold, expressionless eyes are constantly on the watch for food. The shark uses lipids from high-fat fare like this to help fuel her reign of terror. Especially large groupers have been known to swallow sharks whole, so the bad feelings here go both ways. The hunting sector has experienced significant growth, leaving a lot of local openings for amusement ride operators.
Can we get a view of you out to Dead Horse Lake? Please?
Another shark got stuck in! That's it!
The hunt ends. But this is a mere pause. In the Eternals, no one can tell. Found in a shark's stomach, it's truly the ocean's garbage can. The shark returns to the grotto to focus on personal transformation. Fawtick Bayou has long been a favorite go-to spot for catfishing. Sharks' propensity to clear the ocean of its assorted detritus is one of their most valuable functions. Remember, if you find yourself hard aground, the best thing to do is stay with your canoe and die the death of an honorable seaman. Supercharged with gene-altering mutagens, the shark now has an asymmetric edge on the competition. Anyone who has delved into the stomach contents of a shark is acutely aware that they'll eat just about anything. Rapacious rover is always swimming, searching for anything to satisfy the gluttony that is their defining trait. In spite of their reputations as wrestlers, alligators haven't mastered the nuances of scientific holds like the figure four. Scavengers of the sea are vital in cleaning the ocean floors of edible and semi-edible detritus. The solitary hunter stumbles upon another source of nourishment. A clock would hardly be the strangest thing ever retrieved from a crocodile's mouth. This protein supplement has 0 additives, so the shark doesn't have to worry about hidden artificial colors or flavors. An insatiable fish, the bull shark is 9/10 appetite. the shark returns once again to her safe haven. The Cajuns that fish and trap here don't use depth finders or GPSs. They know this bayou by heart. Since the mid-20th century, an increasing number of oceanographers have warned about uncontrolled development of the sea. The Needle-Tooth Nightmare. While most recognize it as the title of a classic rock radio staple, did you know that it's also a fish? Well, it's true. The grotto provides a brief respite from the Sturm und Drang of the Gulf. Shark is a sort of super scavenger, completely lacking in what may be called dietary discrimination. Dead Horse Lake serves as a salient metaphor for human fallibility in the face of avoidable catastrophe. Back on board the Cajun
That's
Queen.
Kyle, my son. He
Just like Kyle LeBlanc, our young bull is the inheritor of a long family tradition, struggling to find her place in the world. Predators in pursuit of a dangerous ship. Those closest to it prepare for the possibility that they might come home. It's a shame that human and shark must so often meet.
Can't hide all damn day.
Sharks shouldn't be that hard to find. Let's really get a vision test. Come on, shark. Let's go back to base.
The battle is over, but the war goes on.
I wouldn't know him from Adam. If he kill another fisherman, that's between them and him, yeah?
I would like to assure the Antolini crime family that this footage will in no way be used in the final edit of our program. Bull sharks have a habit of gobbling up anything that finds its way into the water. Natural cowards, shark hunters will often talk.
Say what you want. Them hobos, good workers. Unlike my so-called son Kyle. That's why I pay him to stay on the lookout for that shark.
Handyman special overlooking breathtaking panoramic lake views. Open living with vintage appeal. All down. The corn-fed Colossus, Butcher Boy Brady. Despite Port Clovis's best efforts, the aquatic beast refuses to be tamed. prowling around, we are constantly reminded of how man's intrusion has disrupted the fragile equilibrium of the marine world.
Shark, get your ass.
The hunt ends. But this is a mere pause in the eternal struggle between man and nature. The bull retreats to the grotto for refuge and quiet reflection. Hunters hold a deep hatred of wildlife in their hearts, none more so than the shark.
Someone's involved in there, but we need some boats out on Dead Horse Lake. Multiple shark attack reports.
Bounty time! Let's make that money. Well, you're dead in the water.
Another shark hunt draws to a close. Golden Shores was built as vacation residences for wealthy out-of-towners, with spectacular ocean views, private beach access, and a gate to keep out the locals. Humans' record as a steward of our lakes and rivers has been checkered at best. Golden Shore's development was originally met with local protest, but those objections were easily circumvented with campaign donations to Planning Commission Director Steve Traeger. Once more, the shark turns back to this place of centered calm. A peculiar biological adaptation allows the bull to survive in fresh water. By their smooth, scaleless bodies and signature whiskers. Sharks can detect odor corridors, miles-long scent trails spread by ocean currents. The Bayou Brawler, the American... Rosie has been a star in Big B's Bayou Buddies stunt show, but our shark is far too young to appreciate Rosie's classic brand of celebrity. Only here can the shark discover the miracle of self-love. Golden Shores was built on an elevated coastal hazard area. And while they don't have any disaster prevention strategy in place, I'm sure it'll be fine. From the moment she's born, the shark's cold, expressionless eyes are constantly on the watch for food. Sharks in their place, hunters ensure they'll stay in their lane, so we don't have a Planet of the Apes situation on our hands.
Suction traders come every year to bat for me. Because what other way is there to celebrate killing beautiful animals for tasteless, nutritionless body parts than a $450 round golf?
I didn't like sinking sharks. A lot like sinking boats.
In the kill or be killed world of the sea, performance-enhancing mutagens provide benefits that could mean the difference between life and death.
Anybody got a good...
The hunt is over. And there will be an inevitable rush on dollar drafts at Flamingo Joe's. Hunger is a driving force for the bullshit. This mineral supplement wouldn't be necessary if this shark ate a more nutritious, well-balanced diet. The best way to catch a kingfish is with a wire leader twin treble bait rig on a 7-foot rod. Or you can just be assured. Nothing gets a kingfish in the mood quite like watching a 73-year-old hit a double bogey. The fact that they've turned the waters off Baton Tordu into a spawning ground attests to their love of seniors golf. Make no mistake, those shark hunters may occasionally drink on the job. They know, actually, that's pretty irresponsible.
Insurers will pay a premium to solve their little shark problem. Good boy, good old-fashioned bounty hunt.
See that hole there? Suck it in one shot back in 93. And if Cliff Giddens tell you I didn't, he'll lie.
Baton Tordu was built just in time for the slow decline of golf as a popular sport. Upon using this medication, if you experience priapism, do not attempt to improvise your own surgical shock. Kingfish are rich and flavorful, making it completely worth the risk of ciguatera poisoning. hunting sector has experienced significant growth, leaving a lot of local openings for amusement ride operators. Did Golden Shores import this Mako from Sri Lanka and train it to guard their community? Not likely, but let's pretend they did, as it makes for a more interesting storyline.
Be anywhere. Yeah, a breeze would be nice.
I just know.
The powers of society have retaliated with deterrent action, but mankind is ultimately impotent to stop Mother Nature's vengeance.
Close.
Sultan of Speed, the Mako. Fast and aggressive, the Mako is known as the peregrine falcon of sharks. But as the peregrine is a land-based bird, this designation means nothing to the Mako.
No, can't be. Oh, shoot.
Hockey sticks are still legal according to Baton Tordu course rules, but not for long if membership director Doug Thompson has anything to say about it. Back aboard the Cajun Queen, family Sapphire Bay's famous Pier 1 provides visitors with plenty of skee ball, popcorn shrimp, and elegantly airbrushed t-shirts. It's here in the grotto that the shark can discover the absolute serenity deep within her soul.
Ferris wheel. He told me he was never gonna be no shark.
Sharks are responsible for just 3% of hunter deaths. Drugs, alcohol, and poor firearm handling account for the rest. The toast of the coast, Lieutenant Shannon Sims. The Marine Predator displays little caution as the situation further escalates. Conventional apprehension methods having failed, authorities send out a motley collection of untrained, unlicensed individuals to do their work here.
Head out to Sapphire Bay.
True hunters hold a deep hatred of wildlife in their hearts. None more so than the shark hunter. The multi-million-dollar menace, Mama Maybell. The shark's reckless behavior only further incenses Port Clovis's citizens.
I know. I saw her. She's close. She's real.
The bull retreats to the grotto for refuge and quiet reflection.
Okay, I've had my fun for today.
The hunt ends, but this is a mere pause in the eternal struggle between man and nature. proliferation of parrotfish here have kept Sapphire Bay's local hammerhead healthy and strange looking. America's largest shark finning enterprise, Mama Maybelle Bryant has collected quite a fleet of recreational boats. Her failed sons, Randall and Tyson, can often be spotted piloting them around Sapphire Bay.
That's clear.
Here it is.
That's really good vision, Tess.
Probably right under me.
I think we're gonna make any more headway today.
Port Clovis has grown bored of the hunt, leaving our shark to fight another day. Were sharks' palates more refined, they prepare their turtle meat with just a splash of Maneater. Evolutionary anomaly. The The bull shark triumphs, overcoming her opponent's clearly superior depth perception. Hunger is a driving force for the bull shark. During Port Clovis's early days, city fathers touted its natural beauty, but the shrimpers and oystermen who docked there were only interested in its many horrors. The third iteration of Pier 1 famously collapsed on the day it received historic landmark designation. With its wary eyes and robust physique, the grouper is the very picture of brute strength. Supercharged with gene-altering mutagens, the shark now has an asymmetric edge on the competition. Hunting bull sharks was made illegal in 1997. Many shark hunters get around the rule by not caring.
Any hunters out there? Who's up for a good old-fashioned bounty hunt?
Kind of things about Mama Maybell, but she always give me a fair price on fins.
Gotta be somewhere out here. Well, how good I am at spotting stuff. Back in it for now.
Another shark hunt draws to a close. As is well known, volleyballs make way better friends than soccer balls, who will stab you in the back the first chance they get. Long a haven for small government ideologues, Port Clovis prides itself in its lax amusement park safety standards. The shark uses lipids from high-fat fare like this to help fuel her reign of terror. There's no such thing as a recession-proof business, except for the frozen banana stand. Whether boom or bust, the demand for reliable, quality frozen bananas remains constant.
Yesterday. Who wants to kill another shark? Oh, come on now. Y'all hiding from me?
Anybody else see that? Suffocating out today. This is anticlimactic.
typically just make a single slashing, not fatal attack. So this person is just really unlucky.
No sign of him! Anybody else see that?
All I see is water.
I'm just gonna assume it's danger.
The battle is over, but the war goes on. Protein caches like this one are a convenient and tasty way for sharks to increase their protein intake. A shark is never one to pass up a fat fiesta.
Daddy used to take me here for sailing lessons. He'd sit up on his trawler waving his hunting rifle, yelling at me to sail faster.
Put it down.
A bull shark is an animal of broad dietary proclivities. The hunt is over, and there will be an inevitable rush on dollar drafts at Flamingo Joe's. An insatiable fish, the bull shark is 9/10 appetite. Pier 1's Bird Dog Grill is famous for its endless platter challenge, featuring a dozen oysters, 1 full rack of ribs, 6 sausage links, half a barbecue chicken, and 25 spicy wings. In the 70s, abandoned bales of marijuana frequently appeared along Port Clovis's shoreline. These were colorfully referred to by locals as square grouper. As twilight
That's the one what took my... Now we playing with bows. Look at that big ring of teeth.
Scaly
Need
Pete
reinforcements.
remains
Where's she at? I don't know.
The shark is now an elder, and thus begins a new battle against systemic age discrimination. Prosperity Sands features glittering white beaches fenced off for the sole enjoyment of the ultra-rich, mega-rich, and super-rich. A shark attack too often provokes Port Clovis locals into killing every swimming creature along the coast.
That can patrol Prosperity Sands. Been a bunch of shark attacks reported.
Fire up those boats! We got another SHRK situation!
The grotto provides a brief respite from the Sturm und Drang of the Gulf. The powers of society have retaliated with deterrent action, but mankind is ultimately impotent to stop Mother Nature's vengeance.
Show your face! I got shark!
Fostering a balanced ecosystem is a complex and multifaceted process. What harm could arise from killing a bunch of seals? A shrill chorus of ankle bracelet alarms fills the air. A shark under its leader holds to attract our bullshit.
Don't stop it there for me, you know.
Another shark bounty awaits.
She's up front!
629 days, Prosperity Sands ain't had no shark attacks. You can thank OP for that. Prosperity Sands sure ain't.
Anybody else see that? Don't think we're gonna make any more headway today.
Humans' attention spans are short. They've already forgotten about the shark and her many crimes, so thus ends the bounty. Clovis is thoroughly energized by the shark menace.
We can deal with one friggin' shark, right?
It's up!
Say something. All I see is water. Trying to
hunt ends. But this is a mere pause in the eternal struggle between man and nature. As is the trend in other coastal towns, long stretches of Port Clovis's shoreline are now the exclusive domain of the wealthy. The bull retreats to the grotto for refuge and quiet reflection. This iconic fish is increasingly referred to as the white shark because greatness isn't given, it's earned. While they appreciate human sacrifices, the eldritch gods of yore are seldom enthused about being summoned to Port Clovis. Been put out, and now it's
Shop here right there. Nowhere else in town got that mango butter facial scrub I like.
Hunter, let's get hunting. Where are you?
This trawler, operated by Roger Cantrell, recently broke the state record for number of revocable commercial fishing offenses.
Pack it in, fellas.
Another shark hunt draws to a close. Emperor of the Deep, the Great White is often referred to as the King of the Ocean, which gives it a skewed understanding of the $500 million years of terrestrial evolution reaches its apex with Prosperity Sand's spacious flow-through floor plans. Due to Caviar Key's increased coastal exposure, storms that had a minor impact 3 decades ago cause significant flooding today. The peace of the grotto enables the shark to approach the world with greater confidence and effectiveness. Have exploded. Bad news for seagrass, great news for orcas who enjoy torturing and eating them. Even after the creation of a killer clown task force, clown-related homicide still remains a problem in Port Clovis. The solitary hunter stumbles upon another source of nourishment. A bull shark is an animal of broad dietary proclivities. Orcas do enjoy playing with toys, but not half as much as a day-old seal carcass. Having evaded justice for her heinous crimes, the shark is now the subject of a bounty.
Catch 3 of them killer whales, they got their fish fingers. You could say I got a little kid off the talent. Although, the wheels really gotta work on the side.
Able-bodied seaman, Commander Percy Metcalf. Despite Port Clovis's best efforts, the aquatic beast refuses to be tamed. After years of eating the same meal of frozen herring at Fish Fingers, Casanita just wants her favorite comfort food, raw shark liver.
Port Clovis.
The air out here is a distinctive smell, that of sea salt, nitrogen oxides, and an intriguing bouquet of volatile organic compounds. The grotto provides a brief respite from the Sturm und Drang of the Gulf. After losing to King Crush in the 2011 Monster Mania semifinals, Big Finn stepped away from the limelight for a simpler, more natural way of life.
Fire up those boats! We got another shark situation! Don't play hide.
Hunger is a driving force for the bull shark. Sector has experienced significant growth, leaving a lot of local openings for amusement ride operators.
I said to them, you better build that boardwalk higher, because you just asking for a shark attack how you got it now. But do they listen to me? Not at all.
The hunt is over, and there will be an inevitable rush on dollar drafts at Flamingo Joe's. From the moment she's born, the shark's cold, expressionless eyes are constantly on the watch for food. Some sharks are scavengers, indiscriminately consuming anything that's vaguely edible. Shark's sensory organs are all situated near its mouth. The shark returns to the grotto to focus on personal transformation. The water along Caviar Key is frequently described as gin clear. Which reminds me, I could go for another Singapore sling. To look at the coast is to recognize that the boundary between sea and land is transitory, and that all life on Earth is just a cosmic accident. As we face impending resource scarcity and declining living standards, it's nice to know that in the meantime there's still a place to get a good bamboo fusion massage. The White and Black Attack. Once the featured attraction at marine mammal parks, now have a new favorite trick, killing things. Many consider the Gulf Stream to be the world's greatest current, but for my money, it's here in the grotto that the shark can discover the absolute serenity deep within her soul. Bounty has been placed on the fugitive shark.
We've had some real bad fish kills because of these oil tankers spilling. But it brings a lot of money into the economy. Can't argue with that.
Port Clovis has long been a popular dumping ground for the military, thanks to its lenient regulations and low tipping fees. It seems Port Clovis has forgotten all about its rogue shark, for now. Sharks' propensity to clear the ocean of its assorted detritus is one of their most valuable functions. An insatiable fish, the bull shark is 9/10 appetite. Once more, the shark turns back to this place of centered prey. This shark is a sort of super scavenger, completely lacking in what may be called dietary discrimination. A great way to discourage museum attendants is to put your museum underwater. With an angry bull shark loose, others are forced to post bail and shrug off last night's hangover so they can take to the water.
Short bounty. Last seen in the Gulf.
A shark is never one to pass up a fat fiesta.
He was really into scuba back when he was a teenager. This museum's the first place I took him.
Another shark draws to a close. The predator's torpedo-like form allows her to navigate the area efficiently. The insatiable sperm whale needs to eat over a ton of food every day, which here in the Gulf mostly consists of hammerhead sharks. Is thoroughly energized by the shark Maneater.
Yo, better believe those sewer lines need work. I've had campylobacteriosis, cryptosporidiosis, leptospirosis. Let me tell you, partner, that ain't no joke.
Hunger is a driving force for the bull shark. This recreation of the Titanic was so accurate, 1,500 people died during its maiden voyage.
They're calling it off.
The hunt ends. But this is a mere pause in the eternal struggle between man
The university sends their students out here every summer to study the reefs. Shit. Guess we all got different ideas about summer fun, yeah?
Even the self-driving technology of Gazorpazor is not without its reliability concerns.
Anywhere.
The predatory scavenger is often quite content to dine on whatever wastes fall to the ocean floor. This mineral supplement wouldn't be necessary if this shark ate a more nutritious, well-balanced diet. With 24-karat gold fixtures, 2 discos, circular staircases, and a mosaic swimming pool, the Chatelaine is still only Port Clovis's second most ostentatious yacht. A death like this can bring a tangible sense of panic to a coastal town. With a bounty on the line, the shark hunters get serious about finding our bull shark before kickoff.
We have a major shark situation. Get over to the shark. Shark. Well, how good I am at spot.
The beast of the fleet, Captain Robert Brundtlet. Things are getting heated in this war of attrition between man and nature.
Where got this from?
Least favorite part of the job.
Suffocating out today. Does this smell unusual, or is
If this person is enterprising, this shark's squalene oil can be sold for cosmetics, health products, or pharmaceutical preparations. The accelerating destruction of the Gulf has occurred in tandem with a wholly humanized view of progress and development. Shark's behavior is tailor-made for media sensationalism. peace of the grotto enables the shark to approach the world with greater confidence and effectiveness. Cetacean assassin, the sperm. Back in the good old days, the world practically ran on sperm whale oil. Now we can only watch them from afar, dreaming of tapping their skulls for all that sweet spermaceti. Pete has a new boat, and Pete has built an impressive battleship. But will it be enough to endure the prehistoric might of a mega shark?
Hello there, girlie. As you can see, I'ma fix you up real good. Got you right in my sights. You style, man. We really getting going now. Y'all only got more ugly. Need reinforcements! Don't drag ass now! Rest of y'all hunters, don't do what they did. Getting y'all out from a torpedo! This boat comes in. Right top the road. Right off the road.
Laissez les bons temps rouler.
I suppose there's a lesson to be gleaned here. Something about how the increasing commodification of the natural world has placed humans on a collision course with an environmental apocalypse. But this is a basic cable show where people tune in to watch sharks kill people, and people kill sharks. So until next fishing season, this is Maneater. The shark has somehow survived the multi-gigajoule explosion unscathed. But just like that, she's on to other things. In case you're wondering about me, the network Namby-Pamby's canceled our program due to depictions of actual death. So I'm now broadcasting online, free from the meddling of censorious busybodies. All these recent oil spills are merely contrived events designed to cripple the Gulf's fishing industry. Dead Horse Lake, like most American bodies of water, has abnormal levels of aluminum, barium, and strontium. That's why you need the complete body cleansing power of Detoxinator Premium Ultra, only from Survival Life. The rapacious rodent is always swimming, searching for anything to satisfy the gluttony that is their defining trait.
It worked itself out.
Quite a strange conglomeration of stuff will end up in the stomachs of sharks. Spectacle of a rampaging The spring of '73 was a magical time in Port Clovis when local favorite Trash Talk placed
Dead Horse Lake should be embarrassing, right? But in Port Clovis, they put up a monument. Gotta be the best at something.
No need to hide. Touching me. I know it. That's it for now. Head back to base.
It's another unsuccessful shark hunt for the people of Port Clovis. to pass up a fat fiesta. Golf ball diving is an exciting and growing field where you can risk alligators and venomous snakes for 7 to 10 cents per ball. The members of Baton Tordu who commissioned this piece apparently found it whimsical. Whereas if you ask me, it's a little trite and unimaginative. Somebody's drinking team has a drowning problem. A bull shark is an animal of broad dietary proclivities. Mutagen 23 is certainly heating up the evolutionary arms race. New USGA Rule 4.182 might have saved these damaged clubs from abandonment. We'll have to be cautious until the hunters grow bored.
Now, by Golden Shores, we got a shark that needs to be put away. Folks, we got a little SHO situation. That's Bill, right? That's kind of disappointing.
With little fanfare, another bounty hunt comes to a close. It seems Port Clovis has forgotten all about its rogue shark, for now. The bull shark is known to be a voracious, if hardly discriminating eater. acutely aware of anything that might constitute No one can tell what may be found in a shark's stomach. It's truly the ocean's garbage. This protein supplement has 0 additives, so the shark doesn't have to worry about hidden artificial colors or flavors. Over the course of a bull shark's life, it will ingest quite a broad assortment of flotsam and jetsam. Don't forget, everything you see is just window dressing for the Matrix. Here in Golden Sands, the wealthy global elite solidifies its power base. Not really a gourmand. The bull shark only just about the insectoid agenda has been unfolding over many centuries, and you can be assured that golf figures prominently into their plan. What happens inside these gated communities? 2 words: sex cults.